one Twins way in Minneapolis. Welcome inside Target Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamit. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. Towing the slab in today's game, Bailey Ober. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Liner snagged at first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The Royals would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
He's out.
And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Not even close there, and it's 1-0.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
That's a little high.
That's too high.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that means Salvador Perez will have a chance to hit.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Salvi steps into the box now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here we go, Bailey. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. Back at Target Field. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Noah Cameron. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Byron Buxton.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Nope. That's inside.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored.
Hey!
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Royce Lewis. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Fought off foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Take a look at the lineup. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Royce Lewis.
Yeah, the last month was absolutely brutal for this guy, Boog. He hit under 200 during that time. Pretty much lost at the plate. You kind of felt bad for him. I got to think he was happy to see the page turn and the calendar as well. But, that alone is not going to get him out of his slump. He's probably a little more optimistic. He needs some luck at the plate, but he's also got to keep putting his time in the cage.
Josh Bell swings through it for strike one. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. That one just misses. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Stepping in, Matt Wallner. Inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball one. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. That one fouled off. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. The Twins in front 1-0. This is Twins baseball on the show North.
The spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the rise now. Keep heading for the top spot. I'm jumping off the top rope.
Back in Minnesota, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jonathan
India at the plate. That's in there, and that's strike one. India starting as the designated hitter, batting sixth in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .350. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's down
ball.
and away.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Struck him out looking. India wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Goes down looking.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw in, and in there with a double off the wall.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia.
Ball, that's out.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
It's a go, go, go. It's a go, it's a go. Make some money, spend some money, make it back, throw some more. It's a go, go, go. It's a go, it's a go. If you know, then you know.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Austin Martin.
Hey! Ball one.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity. Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to
He's out.
first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 9.
Here's another look with StatCast singing. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And first offering is fouled off. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Ball, that's out.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Two down, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. The 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Goodbye, home run. A soaring shot to center. And they add on. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Cody Clemens.
Hey!
Here's your 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Got him swinging. Twins get 1 on this homer. And it's 2-zip. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back at Target Field, it's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
Hey!
That one called a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the dirt, ball 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the Orioles, the left fielder, number 1.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Isaac Collins digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Witt with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award.
Ball, that's
The
low.
All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Ball 1.
Base hit, left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Twins.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. He doubled home a run at his first debut. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Jeffers gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a big swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's ball 2.
Tapped softly on the ground. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
One out man at first. Royce Lewis now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That misses the zone. And that is ball one.
What do you
Started
got?
to go after it. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball two.
Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first.
Safe, he's in.
Buxton back in there.
Come on, Twins.
The 2-1. There's the strike. Pitch misses, and now 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Here comes a 3-2. On the ground to third. Garcia over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North.
You gotta believe. Whole team on wild. No ring on sign.
On to extra
Leading off for
innings.
Kansas City,
Vinny
the first
Pasquantino
baseman, Vinny
at the dish. Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack, he feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one ripped, but foul. Two now. That one
Nope.
missed.
Outside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball on that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bell. One away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Fly to left his first time. That's a
That's
ball.
out.
Tried the sweeper. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Designated hitter, Jonathan.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jonathan India, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. He flips it to second in time. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Twins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Walner.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hey!
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Martin in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle. Witt over to first. And the Twins go 1-2-3. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. Back in Minnesota, we go to the top of the 5th. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Massey, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
So up next, Michael Garcia struck out swinging his first time.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
To the right side, and it goes just foul.
Ball, that's out.
Runner takes off. Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The right fielder, Cameron Meisner.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now it's going to be Cameron Meisner. Struck out swinging his first time. And the sweeper misses. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Ripped, but it curls foul. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings through that. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Lee, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Clemens batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Center field. Isbell settles underneath it. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it.
Now, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Martin should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one fouled off. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Hey.
Yo, one. And he gets tied up right there. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and they get the out.
Up next to the Royals, the center fielder, number 28,
Kyle Isbell will hit next. 1 for 2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the tying run is on base.
The batter, number 6.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Isbell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Lewis throws to first. That ends the inning. The Royals get one back on this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Target Field, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Nick Mears preparing to come on if needed. Schreiber warming up as well. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Way inside. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder,
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Sliced hard but foul.
All one.
That misses
Nope.
the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Slider clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
No, that's down.
The next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. 3 balls and a strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bell takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And next up for the Royals, Cameron Meisner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Isaac Collins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Bert.
Step off, throw to first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. The Royals with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short, lead. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Royals leave one. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Mears.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Here's the 2-2. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Wallner wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And a payoff pitch. Got him. 1 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Martin now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
Here's a 1-2. This one popped up right side. Pasquantino settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Trevor Larnach. Ball 1, no strikes. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Here we go, Trevor.
The 0-2. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. That's the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next to the Royals, the catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
Bonda, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one way inside. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard, representing the tying run.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Making a move at first. On to run for the Royals. Lane Thomas opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Out to short, Lee. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals 1. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Carter Jensen, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 22, Carter Jensen. Leading off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one for strike 2. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 out now.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Now the left fielder, Cody Clemens.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. And a 1-1. To third, and it stays fair.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Fouled off left side. Clemens at first, 1 gone. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. It's out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
1 down. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Activity in the bullpen. John Schreiber, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz also getting ready. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball there. And
3.
down on strikes. 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Nick Mears will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
John Schreiber gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fights it off. You'll see another.
That's a ball.
And a 1-2. Upstairs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one is inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Nope, that's inside.
One now. Swinging a foul out of play. This to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. Last chance coming up for the Royals. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cole Sands.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside.
Ball 2.
Slice to right, and that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Michael Massey. 1 for 3. And a base hit on a line. Gliding around third is India. And they cut the lead to 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. The Twins trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. In the air, left field. Brings it in.
Up next to the goal, the right fielder, Cameron Meisner.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but They're going to make him work to get this save.
That one pulled foul. Swing and a pop-up. Lee under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1,
So they're down to their final out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a foul ball. The Royals down to their final strike. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
In love, honey, you know it's true. What since that day I first laid my